In a world of floating islands. In a world of floating islands, where the skies were painted with hues of sapphire and amethyst, a young girl named Luna lived on a small, lush island called Celestia. Celestia was a haven for birds. With its towering trees and sparkling waterfalls, the island was surrounded by a veil of mist, which hid the secrets of the world beyond. Luna was a curious and adventurous child, with hair as bright as the stars and eyes as blue as the morning sky. She loved to explore the island, discovering hidden streams and secret glades. Her best friend was a wise old owl named Orion, who would often perch on her shoulder, offering words of wisdom and guidance. One day, while wandering through the island's forest, Luna stumbled upon a hidden cave. The entrance was guarded by a magnificent stone statue of a winged creature. Its wings spread wide, as if ready to take flight. Luna felt drawn to the statue, as if it was calling to her. She reached out to touch its stone feathers. And as she did, the cave began to glow with a soft, ethereal light. Luna hesitated for a moment, then stepped into the cave. The air inside was cool and damp, filled with the scent of damp earth and moss. The walls of the cave were adorned with ancient symbols, etched into the stone in a language she couldn't understand. As she wandered deeper into the cave, Luna noticed that the symbols began to glow, illuminating a path through the darkness. The path led her to a large, crystal-clear pool of water, which seemed to stretch on forever. The surface of the pool was adorned with lotus flowers, their petals shimmering like diamonds. Luna felt an inexplicable sense of peace wash over her as she gazed into the pool. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the depths of the water. It was a wise old man, with a long white beard and piercing blue eyes. He introduced himself as Atlas, the guardian of the floating islands. Atlas told Luna that she had been chosen to receive a special gift, one that would allow her to explore the world beyond Celestia. Luna was thrilled at the prospect of adventure, but Atlas warned her that the journey would be fraught with danger. He presented her with a small, delicate box made of crystal. "This box contains a special key," he said. "With it, you will be able to unlock the secrets of the floating islands. But remember, the key is not just a tool. It is a responsibility. Use it wisely." Luna thanked Atlas and set off on her journey, feeling a sense of excitement and trepidation. She returned to Celestia, where she gathered her supplies and said goodbye to Orion, who gave her a wise nod of encouragement. As she left Celestia, Luna noticed that the mist surrounding the island began to clear, revealing a breathtaking vista of floating islands stretching out as far as the eye could see. She set off towards the nearest island, her heart pounding with anticipation. The first island she visited was called Aetherea, a land of wispy clouds and shimmering mist. The island was home to a group of gentle creatures, called the Luminari, who possessed the power to control the elements. They welcomed Luna warmly, and their leader, a wise and kind being named Zephyr, presented her with a gift, a small, delicate flute made of pure crystal. "This flute has the power to summon the wind," Zephyr said. "Use it to guide you on your journey, and to protect you from harm." Luna thanked Zephyr and set off towards the next island, feeling a sense of wonder and awe at the magic of the floating islands. She visited island after island, each one more breathtaking than the last. She met the inhabitants of each island, learning about their unique powers and abilities. On the island of Elysium, she met a group of skilled healers who possessed the power to heal even the most grievous of wounds. On the island of Arcadia, she met a group of skilled warriors who possessed the power to control the forces of nature. As she journeyed from island to island, Luna began to realize that each island was connected to the others, and that the inhabitants of each island were all part of a larger, interconnected web. She began to see the world in a new light, as a vast, shimmering tapestry of magic and wonder. But as she journeyed deeper into the heart of the floating islands, Luna began to sense that something was amiss. She noticed that the islands were beginning to fade, their colors dulling, their magic weakening. She realized that the key she had received from Atlas was not just a tool, but a symbol of the connection between the islands. Luna knew that she had to find a way to restore the magic of the floating islands. She set off towards the heart of the islands, determined to find the source of the problem. As she journeyed deeper into the heart of the islands, she encountered challenges and obstacles. But she persevered, using her wits and her courage to overcome them. Finally, she reached the heart of the islands, where she found a great, shimmering crystal that pulsed with the magic of the islands. She realized that the crystal was the source of the magic, and that it was slowly losing its power. She used the flute to summon the wind, and the wind to carry her to the crystal. With the flute's power, Luna was able to repair the crystal, restoring the magic of the floating islands. The islands began to glow once more, their colors vibrant and bright. The inhabitants of each island rejoiced, and Luna was hailed as a hero. As she returned to Celestia, Luna realized that her journey had changed her. She had discovered a new sense of purpose and responsibility, and she knew that she would always be connected to the floating islands and their inhabitants. She returned to her island, where Orion greeted her with a wise nod of approval. From that day on, Luna lived on Celestia, but she knew that she would always be a wanderer, traveling from island to island, using her gifts and her courage to protect and preserve the magic of the floating islands. And as she looked up at the sky, she knew that she would always be drawn to the world beyond Celestia. A world of wonder and magic, where anything was possible. The end. This story is a work of fiction, but it is inspired by the beauty and wonder of the world around us. It is a reminder that even in a world of magic and fantasy, there is always a sense of responsibility and purpose. It is a story about the power of courage and determination, and the importance of connecting with others and with the world around us. I hope you enjoyed this story. Let me know if you have any questions or if you would like me to create a sequel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.